Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers against the Oregon Ducks. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
The most iconic venue in all of college sports, and it never disappoints. The Rose Bowl is rocking right now. This beautiful scenario, this beautiful setting. We cannot wait to have another iconic moment. History continues to get made right here on this field, guys. The Rose Bowl is ready to rock for this huge playoff game. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. With the strength of the two power conferences, Big Ten and SEC, Joel, we're going to see more and more of these conference battles within the playoff bracket.
And Chris, when we talk to the coaches about this, they don't love it because of all the familiarity that they have with these coaching staffs and all these players. It just becomes a more difficult matchup for these guys in the playoff. They'd much rather play a different conference, but here we are. You got to go execute whether you like it or not.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Looking downfield, it's Colandrea. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Play like that on 1st down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here, maybe a heavy play action, get the ball down the field, really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a 1st down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Looking for his big tight end. That's caught. It's Johnson. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Moore. It's a quick grab. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. A solid start for the Ducks quarterback. And if you think about the quarterback legacy at Oregon, all the great players who played that position for the Ducks. Will this guy be the first to deliver a championship, Joel?
From Dan Fouts to Marcus Mariota and even Bo Nix, none of those guys were able to lift that national championship trophy. If this guy is able to do that, he will be the legend of legends.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. To bootleg here. Intercepted in the end zone. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. The Cornhuskers will line up here on first down and goal. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
To throw, it's Moore. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. That picks up a first down. A spot it at the 39. So Nebraska has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the ground, it's Hill. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Here comes a handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, throughout his career, Dante Moore has always been talented, but now he's got the experience necessary to make a deep run into the playoff. I'm so excited for this Oregon team. This is a team that has the experience not just at quarterback, but all over the roster to go and potentially win a national championship. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Throws to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you've got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all 3 of those elements, and it's a 1st down. That's a really good job. Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice run setting up 3rd down here, and as an offensive play caller, you got to understand, are you willing to go for it on 4th down? I think they should be willing to go for it on 4th down. Even if they don't get it, the opposing offense would have to go 90-plus yards to score.
Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Back to pass. It's Moore. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the out route. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first...
He's right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Grab behind the line, it's Ives. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be 2nd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. A quick throw out left, complete. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Nebraska. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And there's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Looking for a deep completion. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Nice, breaks into the open. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He'll hand it off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. To the air. It's Moore. Touchdown, Ducks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Gets the first and still running. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it deep to begin the second half. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Moore. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline. Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. back out on the field. It's a draw to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Dropping back, it's Colandrea. It's a short completion to the tight end. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the Soft are able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Look out, he's breaking free. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Stop right there at the line, no gain. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, sometimes you just got to rely on players and not plays. And here on 2nd and long, the defense is ready for the run play. And yet this pack is too good. Watch the elusiveness. And he's able to get out there, get a nice gain, and create a 3rd and manageable. That is a quarterback's best friend.
Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. So Nebraska has the lead here. You've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? The offense looking for points here to begin the 4th quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Moore. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Takes the handoff. It's Hill. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The 1st down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that 1st down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
On 1st down, it's play action. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. This defense makes another big play. What else could go wrong for this offense today? Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. There's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Tailback takes the handoff again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like we have an Oregon man down after the play. The clock has stopped for an injured player on the field. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, he's got open space. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Handing off on the draw play. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Tough spot after the holding call. 2nd and 20. Let's see what they can do to avoid 3rd and extra long. It's a draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
A draw to the back. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
They'll kick it away here. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
On the ground, trying for the first down with the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense. Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
To the air, it's Moore. Tries the right with a quick throw. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100% even when they're down this amount.
Fires it to the wideout. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joe. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over. They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee.